All right, so today is one day. It's 21 minutes till fully charged now. It's January 10th, 2025. Oh, that was weird. I've been home from work for 20 minutes, and I've walked Elvis, taken a shower, and I've started dinner, and I feel better. So work was weird. So my truck showed up at 11:39, or 11:30, which means we didn't get it unloaded. And there was somebody who happens to drive the truck, who happened to be the one who unloaded it. I was hoping to avoid, just for the simple fact I don't really want to talk to him. We hung out once. He's a gay man. I have no problem with gay men. I have no problem with what your sexual orientation is. However, it's what you do and say that could be a problem. And he made me quite uncomfortable as a straight man. Not because he's gay, no. All because he was kind of actually fucking hitting on me and making sexual advances. And I'm like, yeah, no. You know I'm straight. So this ain't going to happen. But you continued, and you continued, and you pushed it, and I'm like, at some point I just got to go, no. So that's kind of what happened, and I avoided talking with him. I was just like, let's get you done, let's get you out of the way, let's get you on your way. I want nothing to do with whatever it is you want from me. And he kept trying to talk, and it was whatever. I was like, dude, I'm just here to get my shit done and go home. Got to see Dee last night and joke around a little bit with her, and what I happened to be joking around about apparently went over her head quite a bit. So, obviously, as you see, I'm a redhead. Clementines or mandarins or orange, and they're ball shaped, and we sell them in a bag of 3 or 5 pounds. Is it 6? Whatever. 3 or 5, I think it is, if I remember right. And she happened to be leaving, and I'm like, hey, those aren't healthy for you. How about a sack of my balls? I thought it was fucking awesome. How about my balls, is what I said. I thought it was awesome, but it apparently just over her head. But it's her Friday, so I don't really blame her. I didn't get to see T last night, but I'm pretty sure it's also her night off. But I've been avoiding saying it just because I don't know how true it is. So one of the cashiers, pretty sure she's a legacy cashier. Why is that off? Yeah, that should be better. I've been talking for 3 minutes without the light on. It feels weird. My ADD is kicking in, and it's been on point for a while, and I'm just blah. Anyways, I don't know her name. I know her mom. But she's been paying an awful lot of attention to me for quite some time. And last night, I don't know what possessed her. It seemed out of character for her. But she was putting away a shopping basket, and she was flipping the handle just back and forth. And it caught my attention. Because it was just like, what the fuck? And, yeah. So I kind of just did that. I'm watching you, and she did it back, and I went and slapped my own ass at her, made her laugh. So I don't really know if she's flirting with me, or if she finds me funny, because I'll be honest, I'm not really that funny of a dude. I'm just funny looking. And for her to laugh at that, I'm quite sure, because she pays attention, and she is kind of cute. Has a smoking body, but I know nothing about her. I know literally nothing about her, which is kind of funny. Oh, and also, so shortly after they left, we all went to break after my truck was unloaded. I worked a pallet, a wet wall pallet. My truck was kind of disorganized, which is whatever. So I worked my one wet wall pallet that I knew I had at the time. And then I put that away, and I get out my salad palette and start working that. And at the time I dragged it out, which was no big deal. We were having a fire testing for fire alarms. They were doing something to the doing some sort of maintenance to it. Well, the fucking idiots forgot to shut off the distress call, and they shut it off. So I'm not thinking anything of it. It was like whatever, it's planned. They already called the fire department, or called the emergency services. Let them know. Turns out they didn't. So I think we're in a closed building, and all of a sudden, I'm working right next, 15 feet from the door. Not a big deal. Thinking I'm alone. Thinking whatever. Next thing I know, I'm seeing a person right next to me, and I'm all, what the fuck? Yeah, it's a fire department. And the first words out of their mouth was, "You guys doing maintenance to your system?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "I thought so." Turns out, there's more to this story, and it was fucking hilarious. So, it was also a silent alarm to the cops. I shit you not. I didn't witness this, but my 2 team leads did. My 2 people, the 2 bosses that were there, 2 of my 3 bosses that were there, I sent them up got them to come up and talk to the fire department. And after the fire department left, apparently the cops showed up with guns in hand, thinking we were getting robbed. I'm laughing because nothing happened, thank God. But it was just like, what the fuck? Just straight, what the fuck? I don't know what to make of what happened tonight. When I pretty much got my entire load done, it was 11 pallets. I got it all. I got as much as I could done before idiots took over my back room. So I ended up just calling it quits and didn't get to put the last one away. Brought it in, did my cleanup, and suddenly the dipshit kid took over, and I'm just like, whatever. So I didn't put it away, and I told him that, and I just walked off. So if I find it tonight, I'm gonna be pissed, because that means they're lazy sacks of shit. So yeah. Anyways, I've been rambling for like 8 minutes. It was a pretty good night. Pretty funny night. Pretty weird night. So yeah, that's all I got. I shall catch you guys tomorrow. Later.